I begin. I had to sneeze and everything broke. You know, the usual. Still, walking the street. Back to the intermission, ARC, and Lobotomy Corporation. I see. It's still the same. I couldn't afford another one. Anyway, let me run the ads so we kill the pre-rolls, then we'll begin the game. Thank you for the head pets. So, I'm surprisingly sure all the telesleep ones. I hope to keep the new schedule working. Cause that way you still get a little bit of streaming. Also, while the ads are running, I'm gonna be right back very quickly. I need to get something. The money. There we go. Yeah, that's true. And we most likely will be overlapping with Cat for a little bit. But on the other hand, this means raiding Cat is again an option. Also, so what my throat decided, I'll not be reading today. But I will be probably giving my opinion on the abnormalities. That some of them are fun, some of them are not. Right? 45 seconds left, and then we can begin. Actually, I think I can begin already. My hotkey isn't working. But that worked. Alright. I just moved the game in the right spot. Put the music. There we go. And we should be good to go. Damn it. I apologize for the coughing. My throat decided, hey, you know what? Let's die. There's no tech issues, we're all fine. Not going. Water. That's what I forgot. Give me a second. There we go. So, I know that we're gonna get the eco gift done. And maybe the justice mission as well. So, we're gonna get 2 done today. And then we'll have 1 free day. And then we're gonna have to do the clear suppression. Which is gonna be hell, but it can't be helped. But everything was set up last time, so let's get to it. And last time I got this thing. Whatever it is. Wait. There was a special choice before. Not sure what that means, but experiment. Now. Wow. Alright, so look at how good go. Full energy. Oh, and it's a WAB level. Oh. It can be played by order an agent before. Note that the difficulty will lower when the performance is finished. This temporarily increases 10% chance of all employees. The ones who performed lost half their HP at the end of the performance. The result was normal, it lowered the normal amount. It was bad, the counter decreased. When it lowered to 0, But an employee entertained to play for the third time. Interesting. But technically anyone can work with this one. But because Hello, they also working with censored, who had to do. Right, hello there, nothing there. You think others could work on them like Morty? Or even Katya? I'll give it a try. They should have at least enough levels. Then should all be fine. Huh? Now, attachment. We'll do that. Then there was kind of what to do up here. And stick that now. Maybe? No, wait. No, we got enough justice. We don't need to worry about that. You will need to get your stats up though. That'll work. Then we have our red here. Now the brown button. That should be all of the ones. Just need to... God, I pressed the pressure by accident. Gave me a heart attack. Sure. We can get 2 more. Red. And G. That was a normal. That's fine. for a meltdown. Nothing there. Aki takes that one. Then someone needs to work on side shoots. Think again. Back over here. Okay, first of all, need to remember inside work is important. Let's have... I'm gonna need some levels. Hello, White Knight. Hello, sweet. You're not supposed to be here yet. Yeah? Is it? Scuffed? What's scuffed? What's broken? Let's do more that. And escape the folder returns as containment after the end of third movement. It was prematurely ended when it was suppressed. That's probably even a move. I can't do much about the shaking. Not a voice. I'm unfortunately stuck with this. Oh, the punishing bird is out. I heard the gentle slap. How was I doing? At the inside? You were doing that? My brain completely forgot what I was doing. apples out. Ah, here we go again. That's the punishing bird. There you are. Now one that does blood damage, so Dana's out immediately. To have to dig from the very depths of my place. Now let's do that way around. I know you guys are the best. And will actually be able to suppress her. That will do. That brave flirt. Trying so hard. The issue that they're coming from the very bottom is that it's gonna take a while. That's fine, White Knight. Thank you. Thank you for coming for a moment. We'll continue here. And we'll have a great time. It's in 45 minutes, actually. One Helen can take that. What is well? After it. Don't let it escape. Target eliminated. We're getting the red dawn. Which means I need to meet you guys downstairs. Everything else seems to be in order. Firebird? There's nothing there. Meow. Thank you for the hit, that's so. Meow. That's the time. We're gonna go take care of the goodest. while the red dot happens, prepare for cloud chaos. Data. Everybody attack. It's a bit of an overkill, but there is it, sorry. Oh, that just vanished. That's fine. There's one up here. One over there. There's still one somewhere. Ah, here. Easy. Moving on. Yeah, we did grab the Moonlight Sonata. Hello, Dial. What me stream? No worries. We haven't missed one, just the apple is still ticking. And then we had clowns that I annihilated. Okay, so anything with repression. Noted. What is that, 2? Attachment. Like pressure. There's so many abnormalities to remember now. Think I wanted to training question? I don't remember. My brain's almost. And one mark on bridge. Also, Genie. Go and watch for it. Also, Al, I wanted to double check how it works, and I checked. Yes, the babysitting service. I checked how the Little Prince works. So every time someone works on it, there's a chance that they'll get scores. And it picks a random number between 1 and 5. Every time working on anything else, lowers it by 1. If any worker that goes there at score level 5, they will turn into mushrooms. Thank you for the hit pets. So that's why it's difficult. It's important to alternate. Every time you work at least twice, you run the risk of person turning into a mushroom. Oh, the brain is out. Yeah, it's RNG apparently. There we go. Okay, up here. I need to remember to select this correctly. Dana will stay here. I want to see how much these 3 teams can do. Because I know Dana can do quite a bit of damage. But how about you two? Answer? Match damage. Dana would have done more damage. Speaking of, Dana, wanna show how it's done? Whoops, friendly fire? Can't be helped. Right here. Suppose you guys can join as well. That's it. Get out of the damage. Yeah, I really wanted to try, is it better to go quality or quantity? And the answer is quality. Now where is that bastard? Helping I go up this... Oh! It went back. It's difficult to see because it rings red. Now finish it off! There I go. We can add one more. Nicholas, see that killed there? You haven't done anything today? Oh boy. Helen has to take care of this. Yep, the corridor is doomed. Everything's falling apart. Okay, some work here. And because instant works here. Pick up the shark. And slime. And the machine. And nothing there. Every air is now melting down. That should be all. Let's hope everyone does fine. I can't see the result. That was a terrible decision. There we go. Enter the Luna. And this is you have done it. On the mushrooms, you are going to have to do some work here as well. And then we can go back to hopping mushrooms. We can do that. And now just putting everyone to work as usual. Okay. Mark on red. And then let's see how many I have left. We got censored. Make it a little bit more like you to get your weapons. Low light. That is very good armor. I like it. Well, who's ready for another meltdown? Nothing there like last time? Censored? Okay, the notes. Daphne, you take them. The sleepy needs to work here. The bracelet as well. Punishing third, but that it'll most likely will break out. Okay, go back in there. I have a person go here just in case. That's well done, actually. A blue moon. Sweepers. If I'm lucky, we won't have to worry about that. In sight. We can actually stop after this. Oh, the punishing third is out. Okay, let's wait for the punishing third. Then we'll end. I could squeeze a little bit more out of these guys. That'll be done a day in a regular time, it seems. Yeah? We don't quite get anything this round next, for sure. We do get the rest of the scores. And let's see. Thing got fully leveled. Yuri got level 5. Sleepy got Fortitude up, very good. Gianna got Prudence up. Suzuki got Temperance up. Little got Justice. Listen got Fortitude. Michael got Fortitude and Temperance. Leonzo got Prudence. Very good. Now, it's an item day, and we had the option to re-extract it. Maybe. I also learned that the T means trauma. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. It literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. Eventually, until it loses all meaning as they forget even how they exist. Any opinions now? Yeah, same here. We could take this one. It literally does no harm as long as I remember to make the guy come out of it. I don't recognize the trick too. Yeah, I already know how this thing works. It's the bunker that makes that if I put anyone there, they will be safe, but it will randomly lower a cliff of counters around. So as long as it's empty, we're fine. This place, which once was only silent, perhaps because it was only you and I here, it has gotten a bit livelier thanks to the Superman. Like me, they were weak and lacked rationality. They made so many mistakes that greatly annoyed me. I did not approve of you placing the Sephiroth here. However, you told me that your atonement and awakening of the Sephiroth were key to untying the knot I lie in. I didn't know what you were talking about. You also told me I wouldn't understand. You then blocked me from interfering with that relationship, saying that it must be left as solely your role. You were right as always. Even if I stay here repeating this endlessly, I suppose I still won't be worthy of understanding it till the end. To quote one of your favorite lines, a machine must behave as a machine. So I had to play the role of an observer. The only role you bothered to get me, and doing all the pain that others forgot. I don't think you'll have a point. I'll have to point that out again. As you find them in quotidian life, fierce fights break out here every day here. You've seen this in the world times, no? With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments are broken into. It's one of the facts that drove Gabriel mad. She took far too much time to understand that abnormalities had to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of her past. Well, that is a concern. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I cannot help but be astonished by the potential of the ego. Each time I see her go on a rampage. Ego's potential? You'll never know it. She'd never wielded an ego. In fact, there are many weapons that have an enormous power in this world apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the ruins, the singularities of the wings, and rudimentary inventions made in the back streets. If used correctly, they would be weapons that could fare against abnormalities somehow. But giving those weapons to the employees that never even learned to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given that they have enough ammunition. As opposed to our employees who can't even wield weapons efficiently. That's seeing as combat ability isn't a requirement to be hired here, but our employees don't even have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego drills in the chakras of the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield that power, the majority of employees can't control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have the chance against the abnormalities. I haven't seen anyone to get draw out the true potential, apart from Red Mist. To wield ego is to dress oneself in the dress of an ego of another person. The wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could, the circumstances may have changed dramatically. Now I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside this rusted metal cage. Don't you worry, I no longer have anything left. But you never know, the yearning for blood could wax once again, for it is simply sealed, not unleashed. Complete the day with 8 or more alien ego in possession. Here we go. Yeah. I don't think the restoration is that useful. And while I could move people around right now, I won't. We're completely fine. So, let's just get that out of the way and complete another day. And then, next time, well, we have the core suppression to do. If we're very fast, we might be able to try it today, but I doubt it. Here it is, the bunker. Let's put people to work. Really? The ego kids count. we're slightly lacking in that. We can actually count that. First, I need to finish the work on these guys. Oh my god, Helen got censored now, not blindfolded, censored. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does seem that they might count. Right, gold rush 2. Right, so that is 6, so the gifts do not count then. Which means we cannot do this one, unfortunately. We do not have enough AWACS here. Oh well. Yeah. We'll just carry on. It's getting more and more difficult to decide what kind of jobs I want to put these people in. Because we've kinda done as much as we can. The only things are like leveling people up. I forgot to give people the spore weapon. Oh well, we'll do it on the next round. I was too eager to go into the game. We got Reddit. Mushrooms, which is perfect. And wheat. Rattle dog. We can take off the corridor of doom. So Len goes there. And then whoever I want to work on this thing will also work here. do it. Dr. Fuyan. Yourself out. I'm surprised you're not level 5 yet. Dark. Okay, the feed is out. Okay, over there. That might be a bit dangerous. Gretchen, get out of there. That was a decent amount of damage. Now keep Dana. Depression time. Oh boy, magic bullet. Magic bullet. Magic bullet. Magic bullet. Magic bullet. Friendly fire. Okay, on this side. Join in the fun. What? Okay, so few more left. Shot included? I suppose you. And the last one will be the goodest boy, as always. And it begins again. To suppress it like that. Now fish it that way. The worst part is to remember where these all are. That should be all. I need to make sure that Dana doesn't accidentally shoot Yumi though. Barely. Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes the clowns spawn in the elevator, and when they spawn into an elevator, they immediately jump to another place. Ew, purple moon coming up. Have to remember that. So I think Haru's already leveled up. It'll jump. I should. Ashley, your turn. There will have... Wait, keep talking. Cover your insight. Now let's see how they escape. Also, Miss cheating. Because with my luck, you'll escape. Done, done, done. And just barely with before noon. I did count that right. Alright, everyone. Get to safety. You as well. And I think they've decided to break out. A terrible timing. Dana goes to press. And go back. Hell, girl, we got shrooms over here. The little prince is giving us shrooms. That's clear, that's clear. 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 I hope to God they don't decide to suppress the punishing birds for some reason. What's wrong with little prince? They get all nice with us. Not suppressing, dude. Would you please hurry up? Back to business. Let's begin to. Sure. Why not? Say no. Let's do suppression on it. Sorry, repression with that. We're gonna have to work with that. Should be fine. Let's see if I miscounted. Read by mistake. Surprisingly, no. Have fun with your weird girlfriend. Oh boy. The bracelet, of course. There we go. Nothing there. I read it. You can do skin prophecy. What's to do repression? You? That has to be redone. Someone go check in punishing dirt. For some reason they decide not to leave. Two-star? The bracelet? That should be all. The bracelet back. Back in there. You have to work there. I got everything from you. And everything from you. Perfect. And we're done. Unfortunately, can't do the alien thing. But works. Now let's see. Yuri got fortitude up. We got prudence. I got justice up. She got temperance up. Justice up. Temperance. Look at Micah. Fortitude down. The temperance up and justice up by 2. Why? What did you do? Oh, right. Shouting fighter. That's what you are doing. And clears it up. Perfect. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean one more? Going to hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave with all that desires to live. In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl. Its scale would never neglect the weight of even the smallest thing. I recognize two of these. Bow. Also remember we have the extract option. The scale. Alright. Your scenario is reaching an end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. Michael, are you finally asking me now, after all this time? Of course, it's the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I would have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you. We're not? But... Huh? Do we? I'm a little bit confused here. Do we even get this scale? No. We don't even get the scale. Okay. Now let's first equip our people. And then we unfortunately won't have enough time for one more day. Probably, we'll see. Right. Nothing special about it, just a really good armor. All of you should be wearing wow. Yes. Alright. As for the weapons, Moonlight casts black-type shields on every employee in the area when performing its special attack. Ooh. Interesting. Well, then... Been leveled up. And then we have spores. Chance to be targeted vulnerable to white damage. I like the sound of that. So let's see. You? Spore? You? Spore? You definitely spore? No armors? We got 1 HE armor? There's none here. Who would need a new one? Then let's get some new weapons. Harvest. Gaze. Christmas. And then have weapons. Cause some of you are still building the Zayn. Right, eyes. Eyes. So cute. And then, all what I just did is for naught. Because it kicks these people out. And this is a bit of an issue, because I need to position them somewhere where they can work. We'll also be ignoring the scarecrow's requirement. This is fine. The rest will have to be scattered upstairs. There we go. And we do need to start today to save this. Well, we can even give it a try. We do have a little bit of time here, so let's at least give it an attempt. Yeah, that is true. Meltdowns can happen anywhere. So having some support up here is worth it. Now, let's begin. And see, how does our new team fare? There she is! Different on top of different. And here we go. And give these two little drinks. Matter? Sit down. Sit down. You know, there's something I need to do. That's no good. Martin, where are you? Get over here. Then, look over here. I'm going to dedicate people. You're in charge of the shark. Reinhardt is in charge of the spawn. Griffin is in charge of the blue star. Anything else can be done on by someone else? Elfin? I don't such a big thing that there are only 2 abnormalities here. Did my mission? This will be the learning. A little bit of learning got me here. Struggling to decide with the people. Let's see. Ready for the first meltdown? Okay. Okay. And there was one more. Nothing there. Good choice, good choice. Also, we need to remember we have Red and the rabbits to take care of midnight. Whatever the midnight will be like. No click. Do inside, just in case. You have too much faith in me now. know that everything can fall apart within seconds. Where? Genie? Your job hasn't changed. Okay, okay. Despite that I have my faith in you. Reinhardt was in charge of you. And Finn was in charge of the ship. Maybe, as your name is Finn. We'll see how things go. Oh, now minus 10F? What kind of racing hell are you in? It's not that much hurt, B-Chan. That is cold. I too hope that you get warmer. I'm tired of this cold. Now. We have people on standby. There. Dina can quickly deal with that one. One teleported. More than a minute. Also, this one correct here. Where is it? This one correct is don't worry, guys. I'll save you. And then it's like too slow. Where's left? You. Perfect. Red Moon coming up next. Let's hope I remember to get the Jimmy there. Otherwise they might turn into a machine. Fine. Tatiana? No, wait. Thing was in charge? Reinhardt was in charge? Reckon was in charge? And kick. Maybe can do it. Right, it's a linear to do it. Then nothing there. Action bird is out. That is fine. I was worried that he would have the weapon. Now let's see where the red mule appears. They're like, Jesus! Incredible chaos going on here right now. But you mean well, the good story. Where are you, you clown bastards? Here. There's only one, right? There's only one. Data? Hunted down. Get back here! Where are you even going? Dana's right here. Yes, fight Dana. You're equally matched. Not really, but I just wanted to make it feel better. Teleport it. Two appeared here. One appeared here. So that should be all. Easy. Onwards. Once we get to full energy, I'll start working out test levels. Because there's no reason to work on these guys. Also, I must say I'm enjoying the music here. Very foreboding. Written. And this was Reinhardt? This was Finn? Leveled. That this part ends, and then we move on to the good story. We're halfway done about. Okay. Sin. The spiders. The tissue. Ava. I'll have to remember Ava's the one working on them. To move the machine. You. Pick up the firebird. Pick up the skin prophecy. Pick up the piano. Jenny can do it. You. Wait. The notes. John will take them. And then the goodest boy. I forgot the machine. Unfortunately, it said yes. You can go. Actually, wait. Back up. We're about to reach the energy limit. Meaning, we might as well work on the easier ones. is we're just trying to run the day to the end. That's it. Back on red. The last one can be... Ouch, it's a tree? It's fine, we can handle the tree. Old lady? Dana, go say hi. Rent? Not a problem. Bishop was Ava's work. Firebird? Censored? Then we have Evgeny. No. Sergey will visit that. Written. And that should be all. Except we have to do that one again. So if I'm not mistaken, Bevan will go in. And then leave. And we're safe. Let's carry on. Also, Al, have you ever seen the death animation for the opened can of wheelchairs? It is so creepy. I managed to do that by accident and it was like, oh my god, that is horrifying. I did just slowly move towards them. There we go. And the last one should be Sid. Yeah, probably safer. We got a different song this time. So, finish it again. We got the piano. We got the skin prophecy again. The more one reads, the more they become vulnerable to light damage. So you get better stay out of any light things. Passion or Reddit. Only you can do this? Oh, but only you can also do that. Let's check the machine first. The scarecrow. Now that's an issue. We don't have anyone to take care of the scarecrow. Which means we might as well just take the brunt of it. Oh boy, gambling time! Eat lantern, which means Eden got a job to do. Have time? Yes, spiders too. Fine, fine. But fashion kinda works. Should be clear. Teddy? Oh, you're right. Thanks for noticing. I did not notice Teddy. Well, Micah, you're the one working on it. Easy to remember. Right background? What do you need? Ah, right. Of course. Now we have the orange dusk. If I remember correctly, orange dusk is painful but manageable. And remind me now, orange dusk cannot spawn in the elevators, right? Good. So that means I can invite my geek everyone into elevators and then send attack teams from there. Right, I forgot that you got free. I was wondering what the noise was. I can also just send Dana to deal with some of it. And we do have Genius. We can absolutely annihilate them. But first, we gotta finish today. This round's work. You can also see which are my favorite and which aren't. Hear these lanterns being bullied again? Which actually wouldn't be that bad of a thing to escape. It might have a little feast. Think one more? Yep, okay. Let's wait that these works are done, and then start our evac. I want you to head over here, exit data. Because I only know that the elevators are safe, that means everyone will consolidate to the elevators. Looks clear. As for the person who starts the work... No. She's in a good position. You guys are. Here we go! Aren't you unlucky? Now let's see the weaks and strengths. Leak the red damage. Perfect! Go kill him! Dana's on the wrong side? Anything down here? Yep, but on the round side. The round side. Everything's on the round side except here. If this works how I think it does. Just take things slow, and we'll be fine. If it only attacks forward, this This is good to know. And then it spells perfect food, as I remembered. But we will not care about the perfect food. You're right, Jim. We are having a suppression. Different. Ooh, that would be a very good spot. Data? No, actually that's a dead end. Never mind. I think faster. That's one down. It's on there. I must be complicated. Oh, perfect. Dana? Going over there. I don't dare to take you there, even though you probably can withstand the bullets. Although, I've never used it properly, so I might as well give it a shot. Do you guys need to get out of the way? But after done that... Feel it! Genie, you were so lucky! That was a fair effect. How much damage does it do if we fight them directly? Oh, that's nothing! Have fun! I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. In that case, I can put my elite teams in the hallways. They just keep spawning. Yeah, that is true. Let's see, where's Dana? Over there? You guys can go into this hallway and kill anyone who comes there. Of course, coming from that plant. Prefer not to do a frontal assault. We're not in a hurry. Just pick them off one by one. Shine a rain down there. But we try to clear the upstairs. Teeny, just pick a hallway and fight. Ooh, that's a perfect location. Surprise! So satisfying. Ah, over there, perfect. She's going over here. Now finish it off. Every food chain technique show makes things easier. Though it doesn't help that Jeannie's doing weird moonwalks. Are you tired or something? Am I supposed to be scared? Oh no! Okay, noted that does hurt quite a bit. Okay. And again, anyone who foolishly comes down here will be annihilated. When you took the quite the beating though? It's worth the effort. Where's she now? Half the time I'm looking at hurt by people. Dana's over here. Have no idea where Jade is. Let's have a little bit more aggression. Whenever they're turned away, I'm sending the full squad on them. And I believe we can return to the main rooms, except Dana, who's busy. Producing more perfect food. Should be done in a second. But seriously, where's Jeannie? There you are. Don't run off like that. I can't find you if you do that. Dana's truly the MDT here. You went somewhere else, over here. Oh, perfect. What are you doing? You wanna be an idiot, then so be it. Yay! Perfect food! Where are we off to now? Over here? Isn't Dana somewhere nearby? I almost got this. Now I want to do a test. How bad is this? Manageable. You two can actually work together. Just get over there. We did it! And the next one is Green Midnight. The last challenge. Okay. I may need to share what the gimmick is. Where's Finn? You're still here. While I go and bring the counter closer to the end, you tell me what the gimmick is. Ah, okay. Got it? That is indeed very manageable. Okay. So, should I stick to ranged only? Or can I use something like medium or short range weapons? Okay, so medium is fine. I'm gonna presume that anything shorter than medium is death. So I'm gonna make two teams. One team's only purpose is to avoid and the other they need to attack. It might also affect which side the laser beam is currently on. But first, we gotta get there. And Dana of course can't work. There are two lasers, one always puts... Okay, I see. Okay. So that's how they do it? It sounded too easy. Loaded. Here we are. Now, I will gather everyone into the You said information room, yes? I see it over here. I'm gonna gather everyone there and then split them into two groups. If someone's forgotten, speak now. At the laser to death. Now, as you see this sight, imagine purple moon happening on this spot. Now, is there an easy way to see the range of the weapons, or do I need to go into the, details? Yep, that's short range. So you go over here. Gaze is a melee weapon. Our galaxy is short? No wait, I'm looking at armors, my bad. That's a screaming witch. And you had harvest, so you still go there. Ecstasy's long range. Christmas is short. Gaze is short, I believe. Harvest is short. 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 Was green stem... That was a long one. Medium. Yes, medium. So let me check the, Harvest is also medium, apparently. So harvest should work. Solitude? Sorry, what did I pick? Slug? Censored, I think, was nearly. Yeah. Lantern? Is medium. Reach them over here. Screaming touch over here. Censored over here. Spear, I believe is a spear. Yep, so medium. That's a gun. Cobalt Scar, I believe, was short. Eltrash was short. That's penitence, I'm not even going to try. Black Swan was a spear, right? No. It's a short one, actually. Harvest. Spore. Red Ice, I believe, was short. Green Stem over here. Peak was the long range gun, right? Yep. Not that it's gonna do much damage, but hey. Purpleus is melee. Crimson Sky is an interesting one. I believe it's melee. It says long, but it acts as a melee weapon. Magic Bullet will not be firing. Black Swan was melee. That's a gun. Tetrac Honor. Now I can't see the length of the Tetrac Honor, do you know? Mimicry is melee, I think. Let me double check. No, that's actually medium. Never mind. Sound of a star. Ecstasy. Solitude is long range. Long range. Ecstasy. Right Ice is melee. Bedrock Powder was at least medium. So cute is melee. And there we go. And it should be now split up. Now there might be a casualty. But if it happens, then it happens. Let's go. makes up the end. If people die, then people die. Once it gets to halfway and can retreat, they're certainly doing the God's work here. Ah, that failed completely. Yep, too early. How bad are you looking at? Maximus dead. Gonzalez Bond and Power dead. Darnation is dead, which is a shame. Eden, Oliver, Prison, Bob Watson. The rest are suppressing or near death. I take these casualties. I forgot how quickly the elevator move was. That's enough. Now let's wait that the laser goes out, so we don't get our heads cut off. A lot of casualties due to my misplay, but it is done. Whoever's still alive, head to your positions, and we'll salvage the situation. That looks very grim. Everyone here is dead, including Eden. Alright, we'll be heading as soon as we're done here. Yeah. Ironically, the training team was fine. This might still be a failure, as we're seriously lacking in people. This counts as work. It is a shame that so many people died. However, I believe the sacrifice is worth it. Now, Ava is up here. Link has to go over here. Reinhardt has to go up here. Listen over there. There's only one person here, but we can borrow some people from here. And from the top side who apparently survived. Not sure how. Basically, the bottom team is completely fine, with 0 casualties, and the top part got absolutely annihilated. Which is kind of par for the course. Let's wait that the works end, so we have as many people available as possible. Here we go. Ah! Didn't have to do more. 9 dead, 7 panicked. So many casualties. But, hopefully we got something good out of this. That's different. Lena? Have you ever heard of the Nest? I hear they throw physical every single day there. I'm gonna dance, Lena. I'm gonna stomp my feet and let happiness take over my body. Lisa, you can take a bit of time to look around here. It's quite nice too. But we aren't allowed to go anywhere. Carmen just wants to keep us confined here. She's a good person. I hope you'll open up, Darcy. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be the next thing forever. There's a lot of things that I've been mulling over for quite some time, and I thought I may find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts make it so absurd that the answers to them might not exist at all. Or even if the answers do exist, they might vanish too soon. But in the process of searching for those answers, I will be able to cast off my shell. Then I can fly away at last, leaving my heavy body behind. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where you want to go, but promise that you'll take me with you, Enoch. Oh, A's here, so I guess we gotta go now. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's head inside. Yeah, soon cold days will come. Even though I never had thought of them as family or someone that I needed to care for, I made it my job to bring children back home to ease Carmen's busy schedule. I see those young kids running towards me. Those children who survived the outskirts. that you received. I thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tiferet how mature I became when he got back one day. But there was no end to disappointment, and Tiferet never said any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt I was so used to, as if the feelings never existed in the first place. But whenever I see Tiferet's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were covered in dark ash while shattered into a million pieces. I knew Tiferet could never go back to how he used to be. I was aware we could never return to the happy days we spent together, but I was about to abandon Tiferet just because it was too hard for me to endure, all while knowing that he was one who suffered the most. Tiferet, are you done with all your busy work? We're going to be late. Let's get going. The sun will set soon. Please hurry, Lisa. Right. My name was Lisa once. Tiferet doesn't remember his name anymore. From time to time he calls me by my cast-off name. What did Tiferet want out of all this, even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for, even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it to him? I don't know. I've never ever held any expectation in my life. But I'll try counting on you now. I want to believe that there's a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually everything will be okay. The expectation for the meaning of existence. I had wanted to free myself from the pain, but I realized it was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. It is that I had to accept the pain as something that's born from the beginning. Then I can be set free. Manager, if you're suffering too, just take in the pain, accept it. You don't have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you. I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. You felt lost and scared of the present, so all you could do was blindly trace along the way through the dark. I admire such determination at first, but now you look so pathetic. How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end? The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you have been missing. May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you will be finally happy, or so the leftover pain can be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are several more things I would like to say. Let me sum them up in one sentence. I wish you success this time. Enjoyed being with you. For not only these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last effort you need to meet. He holds in his hands the one that he looks so comforting, but he can shatter people's hearts like they're nothing. So we don't unlock it yet. I'm seriously out of time here, so we're just gonna press begin to make sure that everything's saved. And then next time we're gonna fix our death. The base number of managerial bullets increased by 30%, and pure shield bullets is unlocked. And we got like 8 things that no longer melt down. That's gonna be useful later. Look at the stats. Anyway, employee assignment made fine. You and you go over there. Begin management. And now I know everything's saved for sure. So, we're gonna raid Cat, and I'll see you on Friday for Voices of the Void. So, I'll see you then. Bye, you.